Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, the big righty, Joe Boyle. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike three. Two down, bases empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And it's fouled off. The Phils are looking very strong so far this season.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away. And stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Sung Kim. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him. And not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Splits the plate, and it's 0-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location.
Got him looking for the strikeout, and he strikes out. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And quickly one away in the second. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate, Singh. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. Home run number 10 on the year. And they grabbed the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Man at first. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. That one hooked foul. Real Muto matched a homer in his last game. And that one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Snaps it to first and barely back in on a dive.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the Phillies strike first with a solo home run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Brandon Lau. That one fouled off. Lau working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. And that is out of play. Wheeler winds and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh moves under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
This one popped up. Reaching try, but can't bring it in. So a man aboard, and now it's going to be Logan Driscoll.
Ball 1, no
First
strike.
pitch, not close. Caminero leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Aye.
Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Boyle back to work. Way
Counts 1-0.
inside, gets out of the way. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Rocketed out towards right center. He's got it. is one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Boyle corrals it, and there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that one is off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So here is Bryce Harper. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And the first offering is not close. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. Now it goes to first, and he gets back safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. His 18th home run of the season. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this. Back to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit, and that extends the inning.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Kepler now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. To the right side. Harper takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. DeLuca with a homer in his last game. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Rays batting order turns over. Now Josh Lowe. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Rays held in check here. They're down 4-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. And there's one away. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, Diaz. And he handles it himself for the out.
The bat, number 7, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner at the plate. Turner measures 6 feet 2 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Soft contact in the air, and that's just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Slider got him for strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 6. Back now in Tampa Bay, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ha-Sung Kim. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kepler makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now that second baseman,
2 down, bases empty. Now up for Tampa. Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. To third. Boom. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Jansen Fields fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying. And it hits the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. On the ground to third, Caminero. They put the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. Max Kepler at the plate, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Back up the middle and a base hit. Castellanos headed for third. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Christopher Morel. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior. Caminero. That's in there. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And next is the designated hitter, Logan Driscoll. In the air, left field, Kepler. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. Danny Jansen to hit. Here, grounded out his first time up. Foul ball. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and whipped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
This one in the air. Turner pulls it in on the run. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. New inning getting started. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Line drive. Morel makes the play. One down. And now it's Alec Bohm.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch to the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. And, man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Next to hit, Brandon Marsh. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. In there safely. Back to the top of the lineup. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. And he grounds one to the right side. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. There's one. And that's a great play for the out. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got a leadoff triple. Weston Wilson. He'll take over out left after the injury. So a man aboard. Now up for Tampa Bay, Ha-Sung Kim. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Low at third with nobody out. Out to short. Whips it to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Yandy Diaz now. And it's fouled away.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Stays alive.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball to Bohm. On to first. That ends the frame. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Trey Turner now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly getting cranked up as well.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Morel hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
So Harper stands in. And first offering is fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side, hard hit. Lau sends it to first. Harper retired. Two outs, base is empty. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And there's a foul ball.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
That one not close. Ball 1. Two outs. Chopper right side. Lau. The flip. It's there, and that's a great play. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And strike 2. And that one popped in the air left field. Wilson sizes this one up. 1 away. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Boom. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Logan Driscoll getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 9th strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Kelly.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Makes the grab, 1 down. Now here is Weston Wilson taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And there's a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Clevenger appears to be getting loose. Rodriguez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. One down, base is empty. Misses the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Real Muto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Danny Jansen. Tanner Banks into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I can't lose by changing my mental.
Channel up, channel down, check my phone all alone. I'm trying to play it cool, cause I know that you have rules. You're so precious, so precious, so precious. I'm tired of laying low, only wanna be with you. You're so precious to me. I'm trying to play it cool, cause I know that you have rules. You're so precious, so precious, so precious. Morning and you're in my head, wishing you were in my. Falling fast, coming last in your game of hard to get.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball there. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
DeLuca in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Phillies leading by 5 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. The other way. Could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Safe at second.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. That one fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 7-3. Man at first with one gone. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Low at first, one gone. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Throws to second, and the lead runner holds on at second base. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit.
Ball 1, no strike.
Throws, save! And both runners move up on the wild pitch.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. Need a big strikeout here.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. And he's safe at second with a two-run double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Really important at bat coming up now.
No swing. Just held it back there. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastballs.
Slider got him for strike three. Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. And that one missing low. Hard hit to third. Zips it across. They limit the damage here. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this double. It's now 7-5. You're dialed into the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Garrett Clevenger.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Sends it across to first, and a quick out number 1. So up next, Brandon Marsh. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Turner now. 1 for 4 with a double. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Stop off of first with 2 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. So no runs here. Bottom 9. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Just missed. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Logan Driscoll next to hit for the Rays. Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Now it's Jansen to hit. There's your strike. Check swing, called strike. The Rays down to their final strike. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 7-6. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1. On a line. Base hit. And the tying run is on base. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Low. Swings through it for strike 1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to...
Got him, and that's the ball game.
But with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times.